Welcome to another episode of Core Quizzes. I'm Legacy.
And I'm Max.
I'm Bobby.
Robert J.
All right, and I'm going to hand it over to D3.
Good evening, everyone. I hope we've had a wonderful, blissful, scary Halloween day.
I had a ghoul-tastic day, thank you.
And of course, when I give you that beautiful introduction, you know it can mean one thing only. It is a horror quiz. This one's not just any horror quiz, guys. This is a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror quiz. The most popular Halloween special of any show in history. No debates, no arguments.
Real quick for those people who don't know.
Again, if you have not heard of The Simpsons, what have you been doing with your life? It's been on for almost 40 years.
Yeah. It's older than I am.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, question 1. Homer Simpson sell his soul to the devil. What did he sell his soul for?
Oh boy. I hope you don't ask any questions about any recent ones because I definitely haven't seen those.
To be honest, I did not.
All right, well, I mean, that means at least that gives me a puncher's chance that I've seen it.
Max and Phil are correct. It is a donut.
Ooh, I'd sell my soul for a donut.
Well, that can be arranged.
Thunders!
Thought so. I'm pretty sure
Not
it's
a
a
beer
donut.
donut. I just need a delicious donut. Question 2. What is the only season not to have a Treehouse of Horror? All right, Jacob and Max are correct. It is season 1.
Dang it!
I figured.
I thought it was too obvious.
All right, question 3. In Treehouse of Horror 15, Lisa becomes a Sherlock Holmes type detective. Who is the mutton chop murderer? Everyone's incorrect. It is Chief Wiggum.
I wanted to come up with a case even you couldn't solve. And besides, so long, you stupid British twitch!
Oh,
Damn it.
Sure it's not Willie.
It was not Willie or Mo.
Yeah, I was feeling Mo.
Question 4. Who appeared first? Harry Potter or Edward from Twilight? Which one appeared first in the Treehouse of Horror episode?
Oh, rest in peace, Michael Gambon. That was the 26th death in the Harry Potter cast, by the way.
Oh, so you're saying it's cursed. That's a 3 for 3. It is Harry Potter.
Yeah, I would say there's just no way. Harry Potter was out so long before that.
In Treehouse of Horror 7, who did Homer Simpson vote for president?
Oh, man, I'm trying to even think.
And made a lot of shirts with this.
I don't get it. They should be here by now.
Hey, Phil, you're close. You got me Kang. Homer voted for Kodos.
Don't blame me. I voted for Kodos.
Go!
Question 6. What is the name of Bart's identical twin brother?
Oh, it's one of the most famous episodes. Oh, man.
Oh, that's a good question.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
What are you gonna do?
Everyone's incorrect. It is Hugo.
Who or what is Hugo? I'm afraid we haven't been entirely honest with you, Bart. You see, you have a brother.
We chained Hugo up in the attic like an animal and fed him a bucket of fish heads once a week.
I never left you.
No, I was not getting Hugo.
I was like, maybe it's a play on Bart's name, so I went Bert.
Nope.
And Hugo was the good one the whole time.
And not shocking because Bart is evil.
He got nothing on Eric Cartman.
Bart walks so Cartman can run.
Question 7. What kitchen appliance does Homer Simpson use to travel to alternate realities?
Yeah, that's another famous episode. Love that one.
Alright, so Max and Jacob are correct. It is a toaster.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
If only Homer just waited a few more moments and his reign could have been donuts.
Yeah, well, he also changed the fate of the universe. Remember, he stepped on the bug, and then he did a whole bunch of other stuff. It kind of cascaded from there.
Yeah, I like how at the end he just gave up and just like killed everything.
Yeah. I like that episode a lot.
Question 8. Who narrates The Raven in Simpsons Treehouse of Horror 1?
I mean, come on.
This is personally my favorite segment in all of Treehouse of Horror.
Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Oh no, Leonard Nimoy. I forgot this episode.
It is James Earl Jones.
Once upon a midnight dreary,
While I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
Beautiful voice.
Does he? I never heard anyone say that.
Yeah, first time you heard it. Question 9. Outside of The Simpsons, what two characters have appeared in every Treehouse of Horror?
I mean, outside of the Simpson household, right?
Yes, correct. Max is the only one correct. It is Kang and Kodos.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think them and The Simpsons are the only ones to appear in the first Treehouse of Horror. All right, question 10. Typically, how many segments does each Treehouse of Horror contain? All of them have this number, but I don't know for 100% fact, but it's usually this number. That's a 3 for 3. It is 3.
Yeah.
It just made sense.
4 would be too many.
Yeah,
I knew 2 wasn't it either, so it had to be 3.
Question 11. In Simpsons Treehouse of Horror 11, what animal takes over the world?
I do not remember this episode.
I'll give you the animal. You might remember it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it. They should be here by now.
Enlighten them on this answer.
It was the smartest animal in the sea, the dolphin.
Well, you gotta hand it to those dolphins. They just wanted it more.
It was dolphin.
That dude does that. No.
Also wanted it more than humans did. Question 12. In Simpsons Treehouse of Horror 1, what iconic horror movie intro to The Simpsons parody? So the intro to Treehouse of Horror 1, they copied this iconic horror movie's intro.
You did this on another quiz.
Yep, I did, but I doubt you remember.
Dang it, I just don't remember.
What are you gonna do?
Everyone's incorrect. It is Frankenstein.
Oh, everyone. You know, Halloween is a very strange holiday. Personally, I don't understand it. But tonight's show, which I totally wash my hands of, is really scary.
Yeah, you did say that.
In the first one, Mars, she comes out and tells the audience, well, you better see it's scary. If you have kids, put them in bed.
You ask it a third time, I'm sure I'll get it wrong again.
Question 13. What power does Bart have in their parody of The Shining? It has a name in there. They state the name of this power. Not what the actual ability is, but what they call that ability.
Okay.
Care to tell them?
Yeah, so obviously in The Shining, that's The Shining, but that's The Shining.
Boy, you read my thoughts. You've got the shinning.
You mean shining?
Shh, you want to get sued?
Shining.
And
Bart even says The Shining ended, and Willie tells him, like, you want to get sued?
Yeah.
I see.
In Dial Z for Zombies, Bart and Lisa plan to resurrect what? What are they trying to resurrect with this book? Jacob, you were close. It's not Santa's Little Helper. It's Snowball the cat.
Man, it was Pat.
Question 15. Terror at 5.5 feet is based off what Twilight Zone episode? I'll give you a bonus point if you can give me the main actor of that episode.
I already knew that.
They redid this one in the newest Twilight Zone, the Twilight Zone episode. They redid it in the newest one. They changed one little thing about the title.
That episode is actually one of the better ones of the new ones because they're not very good. Adam Scott, I think, was the star of this one.
Adam Scott was in the new one, yep. two people that gave me the answer is going to be slightly upset. Jacob got both right. It is Nightmare at 20,000 feet. And William Shatner. Max said 10,000 feet.
Oh, that's a shame.
That 10,000 feet hurt you, Max. That Jacob's not tied it up. You got Shatner.
I mean, come on now, Bob. You talking about one of the
No.
most famous episodes.
In Terror of Tiny Toon, who tries to kill Bart and Lisa? Itchy and Scratchy.
Hey, Reese, we're characters in a cartoon. How humiliating. They're laughing at your pain. That's mean. Let's teach them a lesson.
That is correct. And yet Homer used uranium, I believe, to put that in the remote control, and somehow that teleports you into the TV.
Itchy and Scratchy show.
Because don't use uranium as a battery.
Probably should stay away from uranium as a whole.
This one is from Treehouse of Horror 17. This is the newest one on the list, I believe. In this segment, you gotta know when to Golem. Who is the voice of the female Golem?
Boy, I
Live
don't
in
even...
the 90s, you know who this actress is.
I don't know.
I don't get it. They should be here by now.
So you're the closest, but no, it was Fran Drescher.
Hello, everybody. Ugh, what's with this outfit? It looks like a lion ate a parrot and then threw up.
No, Phil gets Lucy Lawless, which, close because that's a 90s person. Fran Drescher. In this segment, desperately seeking Xena, who is the collector? Phil, your answer tied into my next question. That's pretty impressive.
What are you gonna do?
Everyone's correct. It is comic book guy.
Yeah, I just had to remember the Xena.
Makes sense.
Well, if you remember, if anyone's seen the episode, they know Xena was a pivotal part of that. And he was, put her in like a packaging and all that.
Yep. Question 19. In the segment of the Monkey's Paw, which character ended up with the Monkey's Paw? They're the last one to have this. The last one to have the Monkey's Paw in this segment.
It's another good episode. I don't think I remember who ended up with it last, though.
Everyone's correct. It was Ned Flanders.
Oakley dokley. Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, man.
Question 20. In Treehouse of Horror 6, what dimension does Homer accidentally enter?
Another good episode.
Yeah. I thought it looked pretty good back then. It probably still looks decent for the time.
And Max and Jacob are correct. It is the third dimension.
Oh my God, look at you.
And then he's in the real world. Before he enters it in, he's like, it's like that Twilight-y thing about that zone. I've seen the Twilight Zone episode is based off of.
And also parodies Tron, too.
I feel if he enters the sixth dimension, I don't even know what that would be. It's above my comprehension.
I was just thinking they were going to choose a random number.
That's just a theory, they're in 2D, so. In Treehouse of Horror 4, first introductory vignettes are homage to what anthology show? The vignettes before each segment, he introduces it as based off this anthology show. Everyone's incorrect. It's not the Twilight Zone.
I knew the name. I was like, would people get a Night Gallery reference? Because that wasn't as popular as Twilight Zone, so that's why I went Twilight Zone. Dadgummit.
Yeah, the Simpsons. We're going to do Night Gallery, and that's what they did.
Night Gallery's pretty good.
In Attack of the 50-Foot Eyesores, what does Homer steal?
I don't know.
Everyone is correct.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
I paid for a colossal donut, and I'm gonna get a colossal donut. I got your donut, Lard Lad!
Question 23. Which monster was seen first in a Treehouse of Horror segment, Godzilla or King Kong? Which one appeared first in the Treehouse of Horror?
I don't get it. They should be here by now.
Everyone is correct. It is none other than the legendary King Kong, the best monster of them all.
It's like, I'm pretty sure it's Kong.
King Kong first appeared in
Look.
Treehouse of Horror 3.
Looking at the real Zill.
Godzilla then get a segment to Treehouse of Horror 26. In Treehouse of Horror 5, who dies in every segment?
Okay, let's think.
The same person dies in every segment.
What are you gonna do?
Max, that has to hurt. You're incorrect. Jacob's
Damn.
Bro, how you not remember?
They made a joke at the last time he dies. They make a joke about it.
It was Willie.
Show me what you got. Is that the best you can do? I can get you home, but you have to do exactly as I do.
This is indeed a disturbing universe.
I'm coming to rescue the lot of you. Ow! Ugh, I'm bad at this.
Make a joke about it. I think his last death of he died in every segment.
Dang it.
Question 25. The very first Treehouse of Horror segment, the parody of what 80s horror film?
You said this is the very first segment?
The very first segment ever.
Trying to think.
One that started it all.
I don't even know if mine's 80s.
I don't even know if I'm right, but at least mine's in the 80s.
Oof. Everyone's incorrect. It's Poltergeist.
When you sold me this house, you forgot to mention one little thing. You didn't tell me it was built on an Indian burial ground!
Ah.
And even a part where there's an ancient Indian burial ground, and Homer calls his realtor saying, "You never told me about it." It's like, oh yeah, apparently he mentioned it 4 or 5 times.
Interesting.
I was never gonna get that one.
And someone pulled a hunter. They have won with 2 points, and it's Max.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
I hate when somebody guesses this. It's so freaking lame.
Look, I haven't won in a while. I'll take a win any way I get it, baby.
So
That's how it's done, boys.
by the skin of his teeth, Max has won with a grand total of 2. Count them, 2 points.
Yeah, baby.
It's 2 more than I have.
Like I said, I have not won in a while. Needed to. I needed to taste the sweet taste of victory.
Max, with his Jason Max, has put his machete to good use and buried the competition.
It's just lame. I hate when people.
Hey, haters gonna hate.
Hey, but no, it's good strategy. So congrats to Max on winning this one. Thank you to D3 for setting up again. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know how you did on your Simpsons Treehouse Horror. All right, my name's Legacy.
And I'm Max.
I'm Bobby.
Bob and Jay.
And until next time, see you later.